तो सबसे पहले आई इनवाइट ISRO अध्यक्ष Dr. V. Narayan ji to make a presentation.
Most respected Dr. Bhim Narayan, Minister of States, and my dear friends from ISRO and press, very good afternoon to all of you. We will give the update on the progress of ISRO activities, and as you are aware, it was taken by our satellite, the Sun orbit, whatever is taken, fantastic achievement is done. And NISR satellite, I am happy to announce to this August audience, it is totally healthy and all systems are working. And under the Prime Minister's leadership, we conducted a global space exploration. We conducted, and there were 36 nations participated and 760 students participated in that program. Another important thing is our ministry is also Minister for Earth Sciences, and when we are working on Gaganyaan program, the Earth Science Department is responsible for the Samudran program. For that, a 6 kilometer, you have to take a vessel 2.2 meter diameter, and that vessel is a titanium vessel which is getting realized with our minister's direction and guideline under in ISRO. And an indigenous 10-ton propellant mixer is rolled out in the country. This is the highest capacity mixer ever realized in the country. And electric propulsion, 1,000-second test we have successfully done. And one of the responsibility of ISRO is to ensure safety and security of every citizens of Bharat. And go to the slide, the Sindhu operation, whatever is required from ISRO, we have done extremely well. The satellites have worked extremely well. In the space application, 50 years back, the space application started. Today, we are happy to announce that there are 50 plus application is serving the common man of this country. Which, in fact, 2,150 lives are saved during the last 5 years, and there is potential fisheries zone monitoring, there is telemedicine, teleeducation, television broadcasting, and real-time connecting of something around 8,600 trains, 21,000 shipping vessels are connected, and in the area of disaster warning.
Might have struck you is that the Department of Space has been around for nearly 70 years, and officially the ISRO was established in 1969. So I'm sure one day some of you, some of the analysts might be asked why all this had to happen only in the last few years, why it could have happened in the last 5-6 decades. And we are, since all of us belong to the domain of science which teaches us not to speak without evidence, I think that's because in the last few years we started following the strategies which are followed by the rest of the world. Now our benchmarks are global benchmarks, our strategies are global, and the parameters that we are seeking to be global. And therefore, and this entire story began somewhere in 2018. For the first time, I think Dr. Kiran Kumar was the chairman, and he said to me that now we are ready to actually prepare a human being going up to the space. So I said, that's very funny, whether we can actually do that. So he got back to me after a few days. We are very sure.
We are, because we believe one is everyone. It's not a zero-sum game. So similarly, from the experience point of view, when we were in the US, we had a lot of respect for all the things that we do. And they said that whatever you guys have been doing, to make sure that you share knowledge. And then, Anandam, Satchit Anandam, that is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Everything is really beautiful. Like my colleague Shukh had said, my Ram, that when you see Bharat from top above, it's really beautiful. There's a reason why this ancient land has been providing guidance to the entire world since a long time. It's because we believe in the oneness of humanity. That's what space gives us. That's what our future is going to give us in the space program. That's what our children will give us by being inspired here today. Not just in STEM research.
Before that, I was sitting on my bed and I was holding my laptop, and the habit was so ingrained in me that I held my laptop and I left it, hoping that it will float. But unfortunately, we have gravity here, so it just fell down, and thankfully nothing happened because of the carpet. But that is the kind of rewiring your brain has to undergo. When you come back, when you go up or when you come back. I feel that this mission has been extremely successful in terms of a lot of things. We have been able to achieve all of the technical objectives. The aim, the objective that we had laid down because of the effort of a lot of people. But there are few takeaways from this mission that I would like to just talk about before I close out. And those takeaways are witnessing an execution of a human spaceflight mission like this gives you a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, and these are intangibles. You cannot measure them. You cannot just put everything on paper and write it down. The experience goes much beyond and much deeper than what you are documenting or putting in books. So I think that is going to be very valuable for us, for our journey of human spaceflight mission that we are starting. I also realized the power of the scientific level. The excitement that I saw in kids, the excitement that I saw in people that was there. I had 3 interactions from orbit with the kids. One was the live event, and then there were 2 ham radio interactions. And in each one of these interactions, there was at least one kid who asked, how do I become an astronaut? And I think that was the biggest win for me from this mission, that kids here are already thinking that they want to become an astronaut. And the good thing is that we are ready, ISRO is ready, India is ready, with the rockets, with the launches, that we have the capability now that we can make this dream a reality very soon. So that was very fascinating for me. Another thing that was very peculiar for me, we had a crew which was from different countries, from Poland, Hungary, India, and United States. And the mission itself was being executed by people who were sitting in Japan, Europe, Germany, US, all over the world. But all of them are able to come together for one single cause, for one single mission. And what this conveyed to me was the unifying nature of space, of how it brings people together, the power of collaboration that it has. And I think that speaks volume about this discipline in particular.